Hey everyone, this is entry number, believe it or not, it's entry 10. Today is Sunday, March 28th, and we are T-minus about 7.5 hours, if you will, away from WrestleMania 26, which I will be seeing on pay-per-view. It is about 8:37 Pacific time, and I could tell you what a weekend it has been so far. This past Friday, of course, we went to Bible study, had a little Bible study and all that. But we really didn't have Bible study, which was funny. What we had instead was sort of like a discussion. So we kind of got off track. We kind of got off track a little bit. But our pastor let us know that's not the first time any group has done that. So we're going to be resuming our Bible study in the next 2 weeks anyway. Because next week, even though it's spring break, well, not spring break, but even though it's Good Friday, as some people say, next week he's inviting people to his house or to a fellow church person's house, a fellow church attendee house, either his house or a fellow church attendee's house, to watch The Passion of the Christ, which I'm pretty sure is not uncommon with a lot of people, a lot of churches to do around Easter. I'm pretty sure it's not that uncommon. So, that's what we're going to do. But, this past weekend so far has been pretty good, actually. It's been a really nice weekend. Yesterday, my mom and I, we relaxed, did what we had to do. Excuse me for a second. We did what we had to do. She cleaned the house. She cleaned the house a little bit. We went out. We went out to the stores around here, like Walgreens and Dollar Tree. Got a few items that she needed and that we could use. Then after that, we came home and relaxed a little bit. Then she went to a baked potato night, which is sort of like a ladies' night out for the church. Ladies at the church, at PCF, have this little ladies' night out there, and I'm sure that, and I know there's a lot of churches that do the same thing. So, she went to that for about a couple of hours, then came back. And then, that was about it. Just spent the rest of the night relaxing. I lay down on my futon and I took a nap, and I was just out for a while. I was gone. So, we just had a good weekend so far, and she's even told me that, excuse me again. Let me check my time. Oh, pretty good. She's even told me, the reason I check my time, first of all, is because I got that 10 to 11 minute time limit here on YouTube. But anyway, she's told me yesterday, because we were talking about this for a while, that she's going to let me watch WrestleMania. Now, at first, I thought I'd have to probably go to a friend's house to watch it, and I was figuring this all out in my head. If that was the case, I was going to send them some pictures of what my DVD recorder hookup looks like, so that if I could, they'd let me record it onto DVD, and then I'd make them a copy. Anyway, that is not the case. My mom finally figured it out, figured out all the bills and things that need to be taken care of. And she said, okay, we'll do this. And also the fact that she's doing it out of appreciation for the fact that not only do I help her financially and all that, like with rent and bills, but she also wants to do it as a thank you for helping her with her schoolwork. You see, my mom recently has gone back to school, and she goes back to school on Thursday nights at 6:30. So she gets off of work at 4:30, drives about another half hour or so to the college, in the same city, or in the same vicinity, in the same city, I should say. Then, after that, after she does that, she just, you know, waits in her car, waits in her truck for a while, then goes to class. And she doesn't get home until about 10:30 because the class lets out at 11:30. I mean, not 11:30, 9:30. The class lets out at 9:30. So she doesn't get home until about 10:30, if not a little later, maybe a little earlier, depending on if her teacher lets the class out on time, or early, lets the class out early. So basically, she's got all these assignments she's got to find online, all these so-called totems. She's got all these so-called totems she's got to find online, as all these readers, and she needs me to help her find them. So I help her find them, print them out, and all that, as well as I've been teaching her how to use the emails. You know, because she likes to email sometimes family and friends, and yesterday she emailed a friend at her school that she works at, one of her fellow teachers, and to show them a picture. Basically, yesterday, I had taught her how to do email before. She just needed a refresher course. And yesterday, I taught her how to attach things, you know, to your email, like pictures, so she could show her friend what her great-grandson, my great-nephew, looks like, as well as the daughter, my niece, her granddaughter, the mother of my great-nephew, looks like as well. So anyway, she did that yesterday, and that's just some of the things I've been doing for her. You know, when it comes to not only her assignments and all that, but also her learning how to do emails and things like that with the computer. So out of appreciation for that, she's going to do this for me. So even though financially, you know, cable-wise, you know, cable bill-wise, it's, you know, it seems like it might take a lot out of us. Me and my mom, we sort of have an agreement. She does something which is going to take a lot of money that she doesn't need to spend, I pay her back double. That's how it is. I mean, usually I just pay her one payment a month, and that's it. But, you know, since she's doing this, I'm going to do double, you know, because, you know, this is, I mean, and I've told her, you know, excuse me for a second, checking my time again, but I've told her, honestly, that this is the only thing I ever reorder off pay-per-view, with the exception of Julia and Julia last December, but I did that for a Christmas gift for her because she liked the movie. So I ordered that and recorded it for her for Christmas. But as far as pay-per-views go, this is the only one I ever order or watch any year. I mean, it's like they say, if you're going to order just one pay-per-view off of wrestling or UFC or whatever, order the big one and be done with it. And that's what this one is. So far that's what this weekend has been so far. I am right now heading to church right here. I know it's a school, but this is where we go to church at every Sunday at the school. So this is where I'm heading for Bible study, then church. And I'll talk to you all later. And that's going to do it for entry number 10 of the new entry series. If you got any feedbacks, comments, let me know. And I'll talk to you all later.